Just 4 days ahead of the Tamil Nadu Assembly Elections 2021, the Income Tax Department raided 4 places in Chennai linked to the DMK, including the coastside residence of son-in-law of MK Stalin, Sabareesan, according to sources aware of the developments. The places of residence raided included that of son of DMK's Nagar candidate Mohan. Sources said one of the premises raided includes a residence belonging to Sabareesan, where election strategist Prashant Kishore holds his strategy meetings with the DMK. The DMK had earlier claimed political vendetta by the BJP during the recent raids at residence linked to the DMK strongman EV Velu. Income tax officials had also made cash seizure during the raids at 10 locations at his hometown, Tiruvannamalai. Tamil Nadu goes to poll on April 6. The DMK hopes to come back to power 10 years after the late J Jayalalithaa stormed to power in 2011. India recorded 81,466 new coronavirus infections in the last 24 hours, the Health Ministry said in its bulletin on Friday, yet another record high this year. A total of 469 people died of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. The total number of cases in India now stands at more than 1 crore 23 lakh, while the active cases are at 6 lakh 14,000 plus. The total death toll from COVID-19 stood at 1 lakh 63,000. Maharashtra continued to report a massive rise in COVID-19 cases with more than 43,000 fresh cases detected in the last 24 hours. Mumbai was one of the highest contributors, recording more than 8,000 new coronavirus cases within last one day and 18 deaths. In light of the rising cases, Mumbai Mayor Kishore Pednekar on Thursday hinted at a likely restricted lockdown to be announced. A poll panel team's unexplained decision to use a private vehicle to transport an electronic voting machine at the end of a polling sparked violence in Assam's Barak Valley region yesterday. The police resorted to firing blank shots in the air and beaten charging a massive mob, mostly of opposition supporters, which surrounded the car incidentally belonging to a BJP candidate in Karimganj district. The EVM is secured as are election personnel, authorities have said. Assam went through the second phase of polling yesterday, recording over 77% of the turnout and a few instances of violence. One of the incidents took place in Karimganj, with a video of the disturbance being widely shared on social media. Stung by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's comment on West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee looking for a second constituency because she was afraid of losing in Nandigram, the Trinamool Congress returned fire with a reference to Varanasi, his parliamentary constituency. Didi is winning Nandigram. The question of her fighting from another seat does not arise. Narendra Modi ji, retract from your efforts to mislead people before they see your lies with the end of nomination in West Bengal. Look for a safer seat in 2024 as you will be challenged in Varanasi, Bengal's ruling party in a tweet said last night. Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh has been PM Modi's constituency since 2014, when he first came to power following his BJP's landslide victory in the national elections. A 14-year-old Rohingya Muslim girl has been taken to a border town in northeastern India for deportation to Myanmar, police officials said on Thursday, as the UN Refugee Agency and rights groups pressed New Delhi to halt the process. Tens of thousands of Rohingya who are denied citizenship in their own home country Myanmar have lived in India for years, but Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government regards them as a security threat and has started detaining them. Police have taken the girl to a border crossing in Manipur state where paperwork was being finalized to send her back to Coup-Hit Myanmar. She had been sheltered for more than a year in the neighboring Indian state of Assam, while her family lived as refugees in Bangladesh Cox's Bazar. It is under process, Assam police official BL Meena told Reuters, referring to her deportation.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.